I was just walking through the garden today and noticed a couple of things that could be problems, but only one of them actually is. Let me show you. At first glance, you might look at this peeling bark on this crepe myrtle and start to panic a little. This is perfectly normal. You can see it goes all the way up in the tree. And I do see a couple of cross branches. I do need to get out here and prune. I will not be doing that today. But I wanted to show you, even if something looks bad, let me show you, you can peel this off. It's already fallen from the top, stuck up there, but you can peel it off. Let it fall naturally off, that's fine. That's just because the trunks are growing. So the bark peels itself to allow for that expansion. But it can make you think you got a big problem when you really don't. And then if I go over here to my ornamental cherry tree, I start looking and I see holes in the leaves. That will need some closer inspection. And you can see there's actually several that just have one large hole in them, which I'll tell you what I think could be going on. If I look at the undersides, I don't see any aphids. I did find one leaf that had some eggs on it, so I took that off. Now, this tree concerns me a little bit because a lot of my neighbors have these ornamental cherry trees, and many of them defoliated and died with no warning. They looked great, and then in the fall, they looked horrible. I have been monitoring this one. I watch it periodically just to make sure if there are any issues, I catch them early. There's a pretty good example of what these leaves are looking like, but you notice none of them are curled. So I don't think it's aphids, and I don't see aphids. It has been Japanese beetle season, but not lately. I mean, that's pretty much done. You can see a little ladybug crawling on there. These larger holes make me think of something called shot hole disease. That would be fungal. So it would need, you can see the daylight just shining through them. So it would need a fungal treatment if that's what that was. I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm not going to panic. I've just noticed it. The tree overall looks like it's in great shape. It does need to be pruned some. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna show you. The canopy is pretty low, which I like. I like that in an ornamental cherry. I like the way that canopy looks. But when it is cooler out, not in the middle of the summer, I could prune these two branches off and lift that canopy up some. We'll think about it. Something to think about again for another day. I just wanted to show you that the garden teaches us not to panic. Even when things look bad, they aren't necessarily. Something else I want to show you about this tree. We had this edging installed a couple of years ago, and as they were installing it, I noticed, much to my shock, that they were cutting through very large tree roots. This is one of them. So this has had me concerned since I saw that I could have some issues with the tree. Now, I knew it wouldn't happen all at once. I've been watching it, like I said, but it's just something to be aware of. Just know that when you see problems in the yard, even though they can look alarming, and you come out here and you see something like this and you think, oh gosh, I've got to do something about that immediately. Take a step back, keep an eye on it, and listen to your garden. Don't panic. Gardening teaches us not to panic. And so until next time, stay rooted, stay refined, and I'll see you soon.